Allison, this is Wonder Crochet. I thought it'd be fun to do a little crochet and chat video, kind of a little reset for this year. I have some projects that I want to finish up with you. I have a new large yarn order that we can do a little unboxing. The craft room is still decorated for Christmas, so I want to take all of those and put them in storage and maybe put some of my spring plushies out, because yes, it is only January, but spring is my favorite time of year, so I just can't wait to decorate and kind of get in that mindset already. And then as I'm crocheting, we can talk a little bit about goals for 2024. As always, if you're brand new here and brand new to crochet and you'd like to learn how to crochet plushies just like all of these, I have a full online course that I'll link in the description. It teaches you from the very beginning how to crochet and how to crochet well. So let's jump into our chatty crochet video. My newest pattern and the first pattern release that I have of 2024 is this cute little fairy. She has kind of a flower skirt and some pretty wings on the back. I've wanted to do a fairy for the longest time. You know, I love all things floral and pastel and kind of magical. So I've been working on this one for quite a while and definitely worked on it over the holiday break while I was supposed to just take a break and relax. But to be honest, crocheting is relaxing, so that still counts. So I made this little one and I made her to look kind of like me with the blonde hair and pink and purple, my favorite colors. But I want to make many different versions of this fairy. I'm working on a really pretty one with like a yellow dress and green leaves as the skirt instead of flowers, because I want the pattern to have both options for either the petals or the leaves. So I definitely want to finish that fairy today. I'll show you what I have so far and we can crochet a little bit and then we'll do our big yarn unboxing. This is what I have so far. I love how she's turning out. If you've seen the Tinkerbell movies, which are some of my favorite movies, I wanted her to look a little bit like Iridessa. She's one of my favorite characters, but I am playing a bit of Yarn Chicken because this is all I have left to close up the head. So I really hope that I have enough. Paused here because I need to add the eyelashes and eyes and nose and then the little cheek details. So we can do those together and then start to work on the hair. I lost Yarn Chicken. Luckily I have more of this color, so I'm going to finish that up and do the other face details and then work on her hair. I finished her face details and her bangs. Now I just need to do her hair and I can't decide. So on my other one, I did like the high pony. I can't decide if I want to do like high pigtails, low pigtails, a low pony, a bun. I can't decide and you all can't tell me right now. I think I'm gonna try pigtails, either high or low. I'll come back after I've decided. I went with the pigtails and I'm so glad I did because I think she looks so cute. I haven't made the wings yet. I'm gonna take a little break so we can do our yarn unboxing and then I'll make the wings. I love the skirt. Her hair turned out so well. Really cute. Okay, let's do our yarn unboxing because this box has been sitting here for way too long because I've been waiting to film this video to open it. So it's just been sitting closed up. So let's open it up. This is Premier Yarns, of course. I ordered a bunch of new Parfait Chunky because I've been running out of colors and it's just what I use to make like all my creations. So it's an essential business purchase. That's what I like to say about yarn. Like I didn't just buy all of that new yarn for my yarn review last week. Essential business purchase. I honestly can't remember what colors I bought because it's been so long. I'll show you. And I have had some comments lately about the quality of Parfait Chunky because there was an issue several months ago where Parfait Chunky had like quality control issues and then they ended up pulling all of it until those issues were resolved, but those issues have been resolved, so we don't have quality issues with Parfait Chunky, thank goodness. Oh, I got more of this gray color. I've been out of this for a while. This is called Seal and I think it's great for making animals. And then This is Cardinal, which is like a darker red, a little bit less than like our bright poppy color. While I'm filming this, I'm just gonna be like tossing these yarns on the floor, so I'm gonna have to clean these up after. And then I have more of the seal, and this is Iris. This just like pretty dark purple. I have 2 left of the Iris, so I wanted to get one more. This one is called Rain, and it's just a really pretty like grayish blue color. Maybe I'll try to keep them in here so I can limit the mess. We'll see. I got 2 more of Pink Lemonade, which is my favorite color. It's this color right here, and I only had 1 left, so I got 2 more of those. Actually, I think I got 3 more. I see another one in there. And then I got this pretty emerald color, which is great for the winter time, but I'm also working on a secret project, and this color is kind of essential for that project. See, I mentioned my secret project, but you won't find out about it for quite a while, so I'm sorry. And then I got a bunch more black. I was completely out, and they were sold out of black for a while, so as soon as it came back in, I had to order. And then I got, I think this is called light blue. Yeah, light blue. This is my favorite of all the blues. They have so many different colors. I have 6 different blues down there, but this is my favorite one, and I only had less than a skein left. And then of course, Toffee. This is what I use for almost all of my dessert patterns. Also a lot of my animal patterns. So like my squirrel, if you can see him, he's hiding behind the mini turtles. But the mallard duck as well. I made a horse with this color too. I just use it all the time, and I was down to my last skein, so I got 4 more. And then of course the gorgeous key lime. It's the prettiest green, I think. It's almost like a pastel green, and I use this for a ton too. So any frogs, turtles, anything like that. And I only got 1 of this color. I've actually never used it before. The color is Mango, and it's like this orangey red. I'm not sure what I'm going to use it for, but I wanted to get it just to kind of see what the color looked like, and it's really pretty. It was nice to have another color that's not just like bright red. And then I got 1 of peach. I still had 2 left of this one, but I wanted to get another. Again, a really pretty pastel color. Of course, ballet pink. I think I only had 1 or 2 left of this. I use this for all my cheek details. I used it on my fairy too, so I use this one quite a bit. And then I got coral, which on the camera looks a lot like mango, but it's a little bit more pink than it is red. And I just love having a variety of pinks. And then the last 3 colors I got were these 3, and they look so pretty together. Like, look at that. Very springy, which you know is kind of my favorite vibe. This bubblegum is this bright pink, lilac of course, and then it's another light blue. So I got 4, I think, 4 light blues. I do use them a lot. That's all the new Parfait Chunky that I got. Let's organize this shelf here and put everything away. As always, I have the link in the description where you can buy this yarn. It's the next day, which you can probably tell from my outfit change, but I spent the rest of the evening yesterday editing my yarn review video, which, since you're watching this on Friday, was posted just a few days ago. But I also finished my new fairy, so I made her wings, and I wanted to show you her because she turned out so cute. So there are the wings, they're done. And I just really love how they turned out. I went with the high pigtails because I just think they're so cute. Here, I'll get the other one too. There they are, our 2 cute fairies. So these are the only 2 that I've made so far. I'd like to make a lot of different ones because there's so many different options. This pattern will be in my shop, and it'll be out a few days after this video comes out. So just follow me along on Instagram for those updates, but I'm really excited for this one. I did 2 different skirt options. So I did like the rounded petals, and then I wanted these to look more like leaves. Or you could mix and match the petals and the leaves, which I want to try on a new one and see how that turns out. But there are fairies, and I posted the tester call, but by the time this video comes out, it'll already be closed and in testing. So this is my first pattern of 2024. And I'm just really excited. This is actually my first human pattern that I've released in years. I really just stuck to animals, plants, and food designs last year, so I'm excited to start the year out with a cute little doll. So since I filmed a yarn review video yesterday and I just did that yarn unboxing, the craft room, especially right in front of me, is a mess. And I also wanted to clean up all of the Christmas decor that I have and, you know, just bring a little bit more spring into the craft room. So I think that's what I'll do now. Put the brand new Parfait Chunky away and clean all that up, and then find a new place for the Big Twist Posh. I don't know where I'm gonna put it, to be quite honest. Let's get into it. I'm going to unload all of these and reorganize all of this over here. So I'll do a little time lapse to speed up the process. There's just not much better than beautiful full yarn shelves. Now that the shelves are nice and clean and all the yarn's put away, it's time to put away all of this yarn, and I need to make room for it. Maybe on my shelves over here, I'll show you. But then after that, I'm going to clean up the rest of the craft room and start to put away the Christmas decor. So this is what we're working with our other one. As you can see, it's pretty full, but I think that we might be able to move some stuff around. I could find a place to put it in the closet, but honestly, if I do that, I might forget to use it, and we don't want that. So I have 8 skeins that I need to find room for. So let's reorganize a bit. It was a little bit of a struggle, if you could see in the time lapse. I really jammed it packed in here, but I freed up these 2 bottom ones, which means that I'm gonna have room for even more yarn. So I'm gonna put these away in the bottom ones. I'll space them out for now, and if I want to get a few more colors, then I can. Ta-da! I honestly can't believe we fit all of that. Now that all the yarn is cleaned up, I want to start putting away all of my Christmas and winter plushies, and they're kind of scattered all over the room a bit. So I pulled this big bin out of the closet, so I'm just gonna put everything back in there. And this bin is just full of ready-made plushies that I eventually plan to sell, but just haven't yet. So I'm gonna put all of the holiday and winter plushies in here as well. But I'm going to clean all of this up and then show you the nice clean craft room, and then we'll crochet a little bit more and chat about goals. I think those are all my winter plushies, so the bin is nice and full. Although I feel like as soon as I put this away, I'm going to find another one. Oh, here's one. Here's a little ice cream cone that I made the other day with the new yarn. So I think that's it for this box. So we'll close this up, and then I have another box where I have all of the stuff for my tree, and then we can put the tree away too. And the tree was a fun project for this year. I made a few new ornaments for it, but I definitely want to make more. But I think that it's something that you just have to make ornaments throughout the year, because if I sat down and I made a bunch, it would just take such a long time. Maybe I'll save a video for next winter where I'm making a bunch of ornaments for the tree. But I'm glad that I got this little mini tree because it was really fun to turn on at night and just, you know, give the craft room more of a warm holiday atmosphere. Now the craft room is all nice and clean. It's really nice to have all of that cleaned up. And now we can chat a little bit about our goals for this year. And I don't usually set like resolutions because, you know, the new year is kind of just a continuation of life. But it is nice to just set new goals, just to have a way to motivate yourself. So I really love the new year for that, to be able to set new goals and just check in every year and see if I'm hitting those goals or if there's anything I can improve upon, anything like that. So obviously for this year, I have, you know, monetary goals for my business, and I have follower goals for all the different social medias and everything like that. But on just kind of like a larger level, I want to be more organized. which seems like such a simple thing. Honestly, I struggle a bit with organization, more so organizing tasks and not overwhelming myself with having too many things to do at once. My organization right now is just kind of a long running list of tasks that I need to complete and due dates for those tasks. I want to be more intentional about it so that I can just kind of spend my time a little bit better and not overwhelm myself. So for example, I tend to film my YouTube videos and edit them either in the same day or the next day and then post them the day after that, which is not a good plan. I need to plan my videos more in advance and film them in advance so that if something happens, like if I get sick or I'm unable to film, then I already have those videos ready to go and I don't have to panic about it. So I think that's number one on my list, is just being more organized and being more intentional with my time. Because when you're running a small business, it's easy to kind of overwhelm yourself with tasks that you have to complete, or even just creating more work. You know, there's no one else who is giving you those tasks. You're giving them to yourself. I tend to be a little bit of a workaholic, just in that I want to get a lot done, which I think is a good, trait to have while running a small business, but it can also get a bit overwhelming. So I just need to be more organized, more intentional with my time, and to not stress myself out because I really want to focus on my health this year. So my mental health and my physical health, and just make sure that I'm really taking care of myself, because I do have the beauty of creating my own schedule. So I just want to make sure that I'm always taking care of myself. So speaking of goals and follower goals, I'm actually very, very close to hitting 200,000 followers on Instagram, which is so wild to me. When I started this YouTube channel, I think I had about 500 Instagram followers. So seeing that growth over just the past, 2 years has been wild, and I'm so thankful. So if you want to follow along on Instagram, I think I have 198 right now. So we're getting really close and I'm very excited. I'm going to do a big giveaway over on Instagram, and what I was just crocheting are little numbers. I still need to block these. They're a little bit curly, but I have 200 here. And what I'm going to do is have some of my favorite animal characters hold these numbers, and I'll be holding the animals. And it's just a fun thing to look at milestones and to celebrate them a bit. So if you want to follow along on Instagram, I'm going to have a big giveaway whenever I do hit that milestone. And thank you so much for following me. I know I've been sappy in my last 2 YouTube videos, but I'm so appreciative of your support and I really love what I do. And I just want to say thank you again. So I hope you enjoyed this little cozy crochet chat, catch up, clean video. And if you like videos like this, let me know in the comments down below. I'm loving posting a little bit more on YouTube. And again, I have a lot of fun coming up too. As always, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you real soon.